It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. But come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. What a mistake to start the game. Everything you want to get it going in the right direction. And then the fumble, taken back for a touchdown. Now you're in a 6-0 hole.
Yeah, Mike, and you said it. I mean, this game is unfolding exactly how you draw it up. Your defense is able to go out there on the opening drive, force a stop, and you think you're getting the ball back. Your offense is on the sideline, ready to go out and execute their opening script. Next thing you know, the ball's on the ground, disaster strikes, and you find yourself down. You haven't even taken the field yet on offense.
Kicking off for the Lions.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, here's Ronnie Rivers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
The motion man is Nakua. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
1st and 10. The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyron Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now for Stafford. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. 3rd and 6. Now Stafford. Oh, a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
The Lions offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now the 2nd-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's Goff. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Next to score, Lions 14, Rams 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. This stopping his tracks right at the 15-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Rams offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll locate Cup. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Stafford. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. To the air again. Stafford. Back. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable with Rivers. Now on the return, he has lost the football. special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one, the kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on second down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The motion man is Raymond. On 2nd down, Goff. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
A try here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. Stafford to throw it. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 3rd down, they go with Montgomery. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. The ball's out. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, That's pretty impressive.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.